Continuing coverage tonight in the case of a Bradenton man who is facing 2 first-degree murder charges for the deaths of his mother and her boyfriend. Police say Thomas Matejcek killed his mother Patty and Sean Harrison in their home back in November. In February, 10 Investigates showed you how Thomas had been arrested 2 years prior for strangling his mom, but was let out of jail after being found incompetent to stand trial. He is back in court this morning because he's refused prescribed medication doctors say is needed to keep him competent as he waits trial. 10 Investigates' Jennifer Titus has been following this case since the very beginning. Jen, there seems to be confusion on what the courts can and can't do when it comes to medication.
Last night, we shared with you the logs from inside the jail where Thomas has refused his medication for the past couple of weeks. The jail medical staff says they don't have the authority to force someone to take their meds, that it would be illegal. The state hospital seemed to disagree with that, according to the state's attorney. And this morning, the state brought this issue to the judge. The hearing did not take long, but even the judge is now looking to see if he has the right to force an inmate to take prescribed medications. The medical team for the jail argue that it is illegal to force an inmate to take medication, but it is legal for a state hospital to make someone take their medications. The state told the judge there are examples where a judge was able to order an inmate to take their meds. The judge pushed the hearing to a later date to hear from the state's witness, a psychiatrist at the state hospital, in person, and make a decision at that time. Patty's sister, Krista Kale, was in the courtroom. She worries more days will go by where Thomas is not on his meds and his competency will be in jeopardy.
It is possible, and I certainly am not ruling on it because I haven't heard any evidence and would not rule until such time as I hear evidence. But under the law, if the facts are appropriate, I believe that I have the authority to order you to take the medication. If you change your mind and are willing to take the medication, we can avoid all of that.
How long is this whole process going to take? Because this is very hard on all of us. You know, I mean, his brother hasn't even come to court, so I can't even imagine what his brother is thinking, you know, because Tom took the only parent he had left. And we just want it all to be, you know, have a resolution.
The judge gave the state and defense till the 27th to come up with a new hearing date. That's 3 days after a doctor will give him a competency evaluation, and almost 2 months without the medication medical staff has said he needs to be competent. The state is seeking the death penalty in this case for the murder of Patty Matejcek and Sean Harrison. We'll, of course, keep you updated. Jennifer Titus, 10 Investigates.